Brought to you by Penguin.
From London with Love by Katie Fforde. Read by Emma Handy. Chapter 1. London, Autumn 1968. "Are you sure you don't want me to come in with you?" said David. Felicity smiled and put her hand over David's. She looked on him as a sort of uncle, always there, always supportive, but sometimes a little overprotective. "I want to do this on my own. She's my mother after all, even if she didn't really bring me up." They were sitting in the car outside an imposing house in Cheyne Walk in Chelsea, which, Felicity had been told, was a very smart area of London. The house they were looking at had 3 stories and an imposing front door. Felicity was not surprised to find her mother living in a house like this. "Well, don't let her try to improve you," David said. "You're perfect as you are. And particularly don't let her try and get rid of your French accent. It's charming." Felicity was startled. "I haven't got a French accent, have I?" "It's very faint. You've been brought up in France, been to school there. It's inevitable." Felicity was still slightly affronted. "I thought I spoke perfect English." "You do, darling." Felicity got the impression that David wished he'd never mentioned her accent. He turned to face her. "And don't be surprised if she's jealous of you. You are extremely pretty, beautiful even. Hardly surprising, given your parents. But Lucinda may not like it. She may feel threatened." Felicity was aware she was nice to look at. She received enough male attention from her schoolmates to tell her that. But the thought that her mother might be jealous of her looks didn't seem credible. She wasn't that impressed with them herself. Her shoulder-length hair, for example, was neither blonde after her mother nor dark after her father. Instead, it was a sort of caramel colour. She did at least have her father's dark eyes, but she felt they didn't go with the shade of her hair. She was fairly tall and slim, which was good. David had once said she had a retroussé nose, which, it turned out, meant it turned up a bit. She didn't usually give much thought to her appearance, but she knew her mother would be looking at her critically. She hoped she would pass her mother's assessment. "I'm sure I'll be fine," she said. "I'm going in now. And yes, I know you'll pick me up again if I'm unhappy in any way. But I won't be. Lexi says that London is a wonderful city, and I'll meet good friends at my secretarial course." David sighed. Alexandra was born here. It was different for her. "Goodbye, darling David." She kissed his cheek. "I'll write to you all very soon." She got out of the car and, surrounded by her suitcases, rang the doorbell. It was opened almost immediately by a middle-aged woman in a black dress with a white apron. She wore a lace-edged cap and had an air of suppressed resentment. "Felicity, darling," said Lucinda, her mother, coming down the stairs behind the woman. "I thought you'd never get here and that David must have got lost. Come in. Anna, can you bring in the cases?" Felicity brought in the biggest case herself. She hadn't realised there'd be a maid. This trip to stay with her mother suddenly seemed a little more daunting than she'd imagined the visit to 1960s swinging London would be, the visit that she had been dreaming of for ages. "Leave that for now," said Lucinda, who was formally dressed in a skirt and jacket, her blonde hair swept into a chignon. "Anna will take it to your room. Go and wash your hands and then come through to the drawing-room." Felicity didn't consider herself to be biddable, but somehow found herself doing exactly as her mother asked. In her home in Provence, where she lived with her father, stepmother, and various siblings, she was a confident young woman. Here she felt shy of the beautiful mother she hardly ever saw, and cold in the chilly England of late October. There was a bright coal fire burning in the fireplace of the elegant drawing-room, however. "Come and sit by the fire, darling," said her mother, handing Felicity a glass of brown liquid in a small glass. "It's too late for tea. That's sherry. Learn to like it. It's an English custom." Felicity sipped it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?